It started with a step followed by a trot. We learned to gallop. Then it got mechanical. At first it was to survive. It was all about the destination, but that changed when the journey started to get fun. I'm Julian Taylor, and these are my friends, Sam and Jen. If it has a motor, we will ride it, drive it, or fly it, and compete to win. It's not always about where you go, it's how you get there. It's not where you go, it's how you get there.
We're in beautiful, historic Brownsville. This area is gorgeous.
I come here once a year, every year, the Pro Watercross Jet Ski Racing Tour. I love it here. The beaches are amazing. And there's a lot here that I never even got to see because I'm normally in and out for the races. So we're gonna have a lot of fun.
I know, and the other thing I noticed, it's like I can hear the birds chirping and there's no squawking.
You got that right. It's gonna be a peaceful journey for once.
I know, you know, the one thing is, if you want to get away from Julian, you just come on down south to the tip of Texas in beautiful Brownsville.
But you know why he didn't come?
Oh, I can imagine.
Because there's no way that we're gonna be able to get cars, he said. Why would I come if we can't have cars?
Yeah, I've been hearing there's a chip shortage, which translates into a car shortage. They're having some troubles.
But it's all about who you know. You have to have connections to get what you need, and I got us covered.
You sure you have the hookup?
I got us covered. 2 performance cars. I got connections.
All right, hopefully that comes through.
There's a lot of cool places to see. Market Square for sure is a place I want to show you. The beaches where I race, and we're so close to SpaceX. I've never been there before. We got to hit that spot.
And don't forget, we have to meet up with RJ Mitty. He knows all about historic Brownsville. He's a 3rd generation family member. He knows all about this area.
And from there, we're going to be off on our journey.
Okay, let's do it. Sam's showing me around and he's giving me a little lesson in history, but RJ walks up and he gives us the real deal on the history here in Brownsville.
Welcome to Brownsville, guys.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Such a pleasure. Yeah, I'm RJ. This is, as you were saying, this is Market Square, man. And not a lot of people know, well, if you know the history, you know, but this is actually one of the initial commerce trade areas. This used to be filled with vendors and people bartering and trading from Mexico and America and everywhere in between. I was looking for Sam and Jen and was walking around and they're talking about the history here, and you know, I'm a big fan of history. I love history. I believe in preserving as much history as possible. If you're a history buff and you like Civil War, you like Mexican-American Revolution, you like Texas history, you like Mexican history, we have it here. There's no other place like this in the world when it comes to Mexican-American relationships, when it comes to culture, when it comes to history. You have the Gulf of Mexico right next door. You have Mexico down the street.
What about the immediate area? Are there any cool places that we should check out?
You're in it right now, Market Square. But you know, we have some amazing restaurants all around this area.
Main Street Deli.
Right down the street.
That's the hot spot I go to every year. Hector, the owner, is a great guy. Good food over there.
Yeah, there's a lot of things happening here, and we have this little baby called SpaceX that's going on.
Little baby? I mean, that's a huge baby. That's international world news.
RJ says, we have this little baby called SpaceX. There is nothing babyish about SpaceX. I can't walk out in my backyard and watch a rocket go to the sky, and he can do that.
You like cars, right? You like supercars?
Oh,
you got some rentals coming up? What you rent?
Yeah, I got some nice stuff.
Tell me what
I don't like to brag.
I want to see you zipping around when I know what car to look for.
All right, I'll zip around when I get it, but I can't tell you what it is just yet. I'm not sure what it is.
Sam claims he has the hookup here in Brownsville. Let's be honest, he comes once a year. That's not a hookup, that's an occasional glance. RJ seems to be the real deal. So I'm hoping he can really hook us up with some cool cars. I'm hoping for the new Corvette, frankly. I mean, that's what I would take out. That's what I would have cruised around.
Shooting for the sky, huh?
Yeah?
Whoa,
Hey, well, I don't know about a Corvette, but if you let me know and you want to upgrade, give me a call.
Well, thanks for giving us the insight. I love this area. I can't wait to explore it more.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Yep, shoot me a text later.
I got you covered.
So the next thing on the bucket list is taking Jen jet skiing. Not just jet skiing, jet ski racing, that is. I've already beat Julian on a jet ski. Now it's Jen's turn. Here we are in South Padre Island near Brownsville, the home of the Pro Watercross Tour. There's a stop here every single year. Been racing here for many years.
You know, I thought we were just coming out here, maybe do a lap or two on the rental jet skis, but no. Sam, Mr. Power Motorsports, he goes to social media, calling all jet ski enthusiasts, I need you to meet me in South Padre Island. And sure enough, his buddy Doug comes 3 hours to hook him up.
We're gonna have 2 race skis ready to go racing, all wrapped up, race numbers, the real deal. Been racing for about 30 years, so I've won many, many world championships, national championships, and today this championship's gonna count for even more than those, I think. I gotta just beat Jen. It can't be that hard. Gotta accomplish that today.
I may not race jet skis every free waking moment that I have like Sam does, but it's basically a small boat. I mean, I go on boats all the time, so this is going to be a cakewalk. I come up to the ramp. Sam, he's already wrenching. I don't know what he's doing on these wave runners, but he looks at me and he has something to say about my swim attire. This is what I wear to the beach.
Jen pulls up wearing her bikini. She is really thinking this is gonna be a joyride, just a pleasure trip, not a competition. She's definitely not taking it serious.
Bathing suit. I bask and I bathe in the sun. Sorry I didn't get the memo that we were going hardcore, full-on race mode. A warm, nice beach like this means beach attire. I thought I'd get a little tan while I was out here.
So it wasn't easy to put together a race course on the fly like this, but I found a barge way out in the water, found a couple buoys here closer to shore, and we made an oval track. It was kind of like a NASCAR track. It made it easy and it made it fun.
So going out there on the jet skis, I mean, this is my first championship race. Listen, I'm going against a world champion in the jet ski category, so had to rise to the occasion.
Jen started strong. When I said go, she did take off, and I was enjoying seeing her do it. She wasn't scared. In situations like this, with 300 horsepower, over 80 miles an hour, you always expect a beginner to fall off. Just the minute they pull that throttle, the G-force is so strong, they get ejected off the back. She didn't do that. She rode smart. She played it safe. And when I finally passed her for the win, I gave her a little spray. It was nothing like I would have done in a real race. Because in a real race, there would have been fiberglass smashing. It would have been ugly, because that's how we race.
Sam, he came out strong. He cut in front of me, water straight to my face. I knew he was gonna pull some trick maneuvers, some racing craziness, but I would expect nothing else. He was trying to get me out of the game early, and I still went out there and gave him a run for his money. I went against a world champion, and I came in second. That means I'm second in the world.
So we're off now to find that Corvette, that new mid-engine Corvette that's gonna be just about impossible to find. I got a feeling RJ's gonna make me look bad by pulling up with some really nice cars, but I'm gonna feel good driving them. We are in a great town, Brownsville. There's a lot to do here. And my main goal is to accomplish locking in 2 rental cars. Who would have ever thought that looking for cars to drive would be a task? I made a phone call to the local rental car place, and I told them to get us 2 cars so that you and I can cruise around on our own and enjoy the town.
You told him, give us the best model
I
yet.
want the best you got.
All right.
So that's what I worked out for us.
This
That might be the exotic high-performance extreme car that I was telling you about. So we walk up to this huge lot. Let me rephrase that. This huge empty lot. I had one choice only. It was the Toyota. It's a great car, not what I was thinking, but it'll do the job for today.
I'm shocked that you didn't go for a truck, frankly.
We are in Texas.
Yeah, truck
Big
country.
trucks. So I'm gonna search for a truck. We'll go jump in this bad boy, and I'm gonna search for a truck, and you'll search for?
Oh, if we're searching, I'm going for Corvette.
You want the new Corvette?
The new Corvette, yes.
Serious horsepower.
Yeah.
Jen, of all people, is looking for a Corvette. Not only a Corvette, the new Corvette. That's like a needle in a haystack. You're not gonna find it. I don't care where you are.
If I can't get my hands on the new Corvette, I would be just as happy, equally as happy with something hybrid, some cool new electric vehicle. I mean, we are close to SpaceX. I wouldn't be mad at a Tesla, but anything along those lines, that's what I'm really hoping for. Completely vacant. What is happening? Where are all the cars?
Look at that nice Toyota Tundra.
There you go. There's a truck. It's
Yeah.
probably the owner of the dealership.
Yeah, he drove it in. You're right about that.
Ask if you can borrow it.
But look at these places. Each car dealership, one after the next, only has a couple cars on the lot. And you're right, probably some are employee cars. So there are some bigger dealers up the road here, and I'm gonna be pretty confident in saying they've got to have a selection for us.
Yeah, you think they'll have more cars?
Well, I don't know about your Corvette, but I think they'll have more cars. Jen and I did a lot of driving all throughout the town trying to find a dealership with inventory. We came across this dealership. They've got quite a few cars compared to most. We are at Tipotex Chevrolet, the name Tip of Texas. All the way at the bottom, that's where we're at.
A lot of trucks around these parts, but no Corvettes that I see.
But I see my truck. Look at this.
Look how cute, it even matches your
Red
t-shirt. Yeah,
Texas
wow.
edition. We walk on the lot, we're moseying around, and I find a red truck that has my name on it. I'm liking it, doors open, keys are inside, and then the owner walks up.
Sam was looking at a very beautiful candy apple red Silverado Texas edition. It's only available in our state. No other state has it. If Sam wants to drive a truck today, I've got a truck for him to drive. The red one that he looked at, I'll give him the keys and he can take it for a spin. Yeah, keys shouldn't be in it, but even better, I think you should take it for a spin.
I got my ride.
Asking for trouble there. Now, okay, he's happy, that's great, that's fine and dandy, but I'm really looking for that new Corvette. Do you guys have any on the lot?
I just delivered 3 days ago a new Corvette, so I don't have one right now.
This car is so highly sought after. There's a waiting list a mile long, and I missed it by 3 days. The silver lining in all of this is she does have a new Camaro that she's willing to show me. If it's not the Corvette, at least the Camaro is a great option. The Camaro, can I get it to match my top as well? I want the color scheme going on that Sam
you can't
has.
copy me with everything.
I like that, I like that. I don't have a Camaro in this pretty peach tone that you're wearing, but I have a black one, and black is neutral. Black goes with everything.
I like black.
And it matches your sunglasses.
Nothing was better than seeing the highs and lows of Jen being so excited to have found a car, convertible nonetheless. She sat in that car, she fell in love with it right away, and within seconds, the sold sign gets slipped in the window, and it's no longer her car. She's actually sitting in somebody else's car.
What?
You took too long.
Thanks, Ruben. I'm sorry, ma'am.
I was sold.
Now-
but now it's really sold.
Now I
it's-
can't let you drive it. It's
No.
somebody's car.
You need to get out of it, actually, because now you're sitting in somebody else's car. Show some respect. Somebody bought it.
They sold the Camaro out from under me. I mean, that's how hot the inventory is. I can't even sit in it without it being sold from underneath me. I guess it looks like I'm riding passenger with Sam.
So I find a Texas edition vehicle. You don't find them in Florida. I've never even seen one before. It's red, it's my color, it's on the lot. I'm ready for a test drive.
I can't get the Corvette. Now I've got the Camaro being sold from out and underneath me. I mean, when can I catch a break? My hope at this point is that our guy, RJ, is going to come through and can deliver us something new, fun, and exciting. Maybe a Corvette, maybe something fun and hybrid. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, our guy, RJ, just sent me a little text.
Saying?
We may just have not one, but up to 3 Teslas if we want to
3 Teslas?
cruise through town in a brand new Tesla.
Why do I need a Tesla when I got a nice truck?
Okay, I mean, the truck's
Gas-powered
nice,
GM truck.
but I mean, honestly, they probably even sold it before we've done this test drive.
What, this?
Yeah,
I'm already driving it.
these are hot commodities around these parts.
This is my truck. Nobody's getting this truck.
Plus, we're close to SpaceX. We want that new technology. And frankly, I don't have a car, so I don't really have an option. I mean, this is slim pickings. I'm glad to have a Tesla. You can drive your truck or a Tesla. I'm gonna take the Tesla.
RJ Mitty let me know that he was going to be sending 2 pretty important guests over to check out some Teslas. Brownsville is the place to be for all things future. So you think about Tesla here with our EVs, and then you think about what's going to happen with space exploration. It's all here in Brownsville. Well, hello, welcome to Tesla. How are you guys doing today?
How are you?
Hi there.
Great. What brings you guys in?
Well, RJ sent us. He said you could hook us up.
You
So-
must be Sam and Jen?
Yep. Is this available?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
so you better take this now, because the last car she looked at, she thought about it a little too long, which was about 10 seconds, and it was sold
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, it got sold out from underneath.
while she was sitting inside.
Well, I'd love to showcase this one for you guys, and I might have a little surprise for you as well that's got a little bit of speed.
I like speed. I like power. I like speed.
I'm sitting in the Y for 2 seconds, and I just have a field day with all of the features. If you want to open the glove box, you just say, hey, open the glove box. It will do it for you. If you want to turn on the radio, change up your climate control, you can also do that by voice command. Plus, it has all the safety features like the camera. Then you up the ante with the karaoke. I mean, what doesn't this thing have? It's so fun.
So Jen's doing all this research, obviously, before coming here today, because she knew every single feature about the car. She's probably been dreaming about this car.
Jen seemed to know a lot, so she definitely has done her homework, and that is kind of common with popular channels on YouTube and podcasts and things like that. And we were able to get excited about the performance of the Model Y as well.
As soon as Bobby started rattling off to 0 to 60 times, that got my attention. To know that these cars are all under the 4s, worst case scenario, and even under the 2 seconds on the Roadster, that's fast. Definitely got my attention there.
This one gets up to 60 in about 3.5 seconds, but has some noticeable enhancements, starting off with the wheels. 21-inch rims there, beautiful.
Red calipers.
The red calipers
Like
that
that?
stand out with Tesla in white, one of my favorites. And you're gonna get a carbon fiber spoiler, but the secret is inside the software. You're gonna get a special performance and track mode, which is really, really cool. It's gonna allow you to set the car up to drift and give you maximum performance on track.
Walking in the showroom, I thought for sure I found the connection again, red on red. But outside was a whole nother car with more power. I mean, it's got black rims and red calipers, so I didn't lose my red. I just went from all red to just a little bit of red, but it was worth the gain in power. Our next journey is gonna be to SpaceX. The good news is I'll be there first, and I'll have plenty of time to pull over, watch a little bit of TV, catch up on some of my shows before Jen gets there. And who knows, maybe we'll make a trip to the moon on these things.
RJ definitely did not disappoint. He had the hook up. He said that he may know some folks. Well, he delivered. So now we're hitting the town, cruising through Brownsville in not one, but 2 Tesla Ys.
Jump in my Tesla, ready to go. I'm waiting for Jen to pull out in her red Tesla, but no, she pulls out in a white one. I have a feeling she lost her second car for the day. So 2 cars got sold out from underneath you in one day.
I'm not gonna say that I'm a lucky charm for these dealerships, but I may be upping their monthly sales. Going around Brownsville, definitely a historic area. There's just so much character and charm.
So got to enjoy downtown. It's like going back in time in a lot of ways, but in the future with a Tesla. It was really neat to see it. Murals of Elon Musk, and we jetted all the way over to SpaceX. All right, Jen, you actually came through. You got us a couple cars. I got a really fast one. I'm not complaining.
Punch it a little bit. You'll be seriously impressed at the get up and go.
I've been in a lot of different cars, and I've been in some electric cars, and I've been in some Teslas. The Model Y, as far as power, definitely a 10. I've been in faster Teslas, but it's still a 10 because it beats just about everything else on the road, but it's a sleeper. You don't know it has it until you drive it.
Seeing how well these Model Ys perform, outstanding. I had so much fun driving in the middle of nowhere.
Jen, do you see what's coming up on the left?
Yes, indeed. We've got SpaceX, baby. SpaceX. We have made it. I see these ginormous rocket ships. To see it up close and personal and to be driving in its younger second cousin, the Tesla Model Y, I don't know. It's pretty fun to put it all together, connect the dots.
It was crazy to leave downtown Brownsville, head out, and within 10 minutes, you start seeing these things in the sky from a distance. And it's these huge structures here at SpaceX.
I had a fantastic time. That was an absolute great visit to historic Brownsville. It was amazing to see all the sights, and I just can't believe they have so much history here.
It was definitely a cool place, and don't forget, I come here every single year. We always come to town. We don't get enough time to really check it out like we did today, but it is really neat to see all the history here.
I just couldn't believe how much heritage, and our guy RJ, he really hooked it up. I mean, he showed us all around. His family goes way back here. It was incredible.
And you know what? He did finally come through. You're batting 1,000 on missing out on cars, but at the end of the day, we did get those Teslas. So did you forget about that Corvette?
Okay, I didn't forget. I didn't forget about the Corvette. The Corvette is still amazing and awesome, but we couldn't find it.
I know.
It's still on the list. I still want to drive it. The redesign, I mean, you're a styling guy. You can't say that it doesn't look awesome.
You're right. And the Corvette's got a gas-powered engine. I like the noise. It makes some good power, not the same power. So if I got the Corvette and you were in that Tesla, I have to dump a little bit of money in that motor to keep up with you.
I know, definitely the performance, the 0 to 60 time, incredible, off the charts.
So the highlight of my excursion with you, I would say, is racing against you on a jet ski.
I don't know how you talked me into going into doing a jet ski race.
No, but honestly, the coolest thing about the trip is this place. I ride jet skis all the time. This is a whole different level.
I know. I mean, the future is here. We're at Starbase.
Would you jump in that rocket and go to Mars?
Would you?
Absolutely not.
I thought you were gonna say yes.
Nope.
Okay, I would, absolutely. But here's the kicker. I mean, at 12 million a pop per seat, it's a little steep for my liking.
Okay, so if I paid for it, would you go?
Can I get that in writing? Yes, I would go.
You would definitely go.
Yes,
I
yeah.
didn't expect that out of you.
I'm game, but remember, you said you'd pay for it.
That's an expensive proposition. But remember, it's not always about the destination. It's how you get there. All right, let's jump back in these cars.
Okay, you want to trade?
Trade?
Yeah, I want a little performance in my
Fine,
pocket.
that's fair. You taught me enough about the car.